single day. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I got to make a comment before I do all the screen reads on this and play video. Yesterday, they're blaming this on a guy that is a licensed hunter-trapper with a BB gun hunting iguanas, and just because a bus driver for the school saw him, called the fucking cops, and it was complete chaos at schools. And here's the guy right here, Roy Wathen, is making excuses because he was doing an American thing that he had permission to do. You shouldn't make excuses for the cops' overreaction. Are you fucking kidding me? The cops' overreaction, FWC reaction, the school's reaction. This is not his fault. This is the sheriff, Bill PRUMMELL's fault. Period. This is our government's fault. You're freaking everybody out that a gun is bad unless a fucking cop has it. And are you nuts? It's the cops that'll kill you. In fact, here's proof of that. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go to this. Right here. Everybody said when they were texting me yesterday, gee, yeah, anybody can commit a crime in Charlotte County because everybody's here at the school, because everybody's freaked out over guns now. And that's bullshit. This motherfucking prick right here, Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL, to get reelected, had everyone show up for a guy with a fucking BB gun. Oh my God, are you serious? And here's what's really sick. They got a picture of this guy right here who is a goddamn killer. That's the one you're supposed to be scared of. This is the motherfucker that's a Florida hunter and ex-military and shot a guy, old man, having a mental episode in the back, illegally executing him, and he could have freaking used less than lethal or did a shot to take him down that didn't execute him. This motherfucker right here executed him in the back multiple times. This is the cause for the shit, not the guy with the fucking air gun. This motherfucking Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL is the reason why people freaked out for no goddamn reason, just because a guy had a goddamn BB gun. Seriously, people, we used to teach kids how to shoot in school. We didn't used to make them afraid of guns. We taught them to respect guns. And now you freaked out a bunch of kids, Bill, because you're a fucking pussy? You goddamn Nazi-ass dictator. By the way, he's a goddamn felon, too. He has a list of gun owners, which is under 790.335, is a third-degree felony, $5 million fine, and he needs to be charged. He is a criminal. This guy, Oski, is the criminal, executing a man in the back when it was not needed. That is the story here, not because a guy had a fucking BB gun down the road at somebody's house getting iguanas. Are you serious? Fucking wake the hell up, you goddamn sheep. The founding fathers fought for freedom, and you're a frog in a pot. It's not boiling, it's steaming, the water's gone. Get the hell out and fight this insanity.
Roy Matthew Wathen. 10 HRS. Lizard, if you want the real story, ask the source. There is a lot of fake news out there, and I now have zero respect for NBC2 claiming that I was arrested. They are fake news. Thank you, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, for responding so quickly and taking the proper precautions to ensure the safety of our schools, as I would hope they would do in a situation that may have put my own children in danger. They were professional from beginning to end, and, while embarrassing as could be, I wouldn't change anything about the way they handled the situation, raising hands. Sorry to all the deputies, detectives, FWC, FHP, SWAT, school faculty, parents, students, bus drivers, and anybody else that was affected by my actions today. I did not break the law, I was not arrested, I am harmless, I was just innocently doing my job. I was simply running my daily route, trapping / shooting invasive iguanas for customers with an air-powered BB gun. I was on private property that I had permission to be on. I am a licensed trapper with 3 customers bordering the Vineland School property and several other customers in the nearby vicinity. CCSO has advised me that in the future to call ahead to inform them of what area I will be in to avoid any further disruptions to the community, and I will honor that request. Hopefully this does not negatively impact my business, as people that know me know that I was just trying to provide for my family. My heart and apologies go out to all of the parents and children that may have been inconvenienced or traumatized by the situation. Truly a mistake, AMD lesson learned. If you have an iguana problem, please message me on my business page Savage Trapping Nuisance Wildlife Removal #Floridaman #Lizardman #Chicken of the Trees Lizard.
My heart dropped.
Dogs were barking. Bunch of sirens, then we heard a helicopter.
It was really scary, and I thought he would come and get us.
Breaking news at 11, an iguana hunter caused panic at 2 Charlotte County schools today. Deputies thought a man was walking near the schools with a rifle, but turns out it was a pellet gun. Thank you for watching NBC2 News at 11. I'm Lisa Spooner.
And I'm Peter Bush. The pellet gun scare from the iguana hunter brought dozens of deputies to Vineland Elementary and L.A. Anger Middle School. NBC2's Joseph Ojo is live outside the middle school, hearing from parents and students about the false alarm.
Roy Wathan, carrying what looked like a rifle, had many in this area very, very scared. He actually had a pellet gun that deputies were able to determine, but if you ask parents and their kids, they say they fear the worst.
ARs, rifles came in our class.
Class is on lockdown.
If I had a kid there, I'd be like upset and worried.
Parents in panic.
We didn't know what was happening. We thought there was a shooter on campus. We could have been anything.
It all started when a bus driver called 911 and reported seeing a man with a gun near Vineland Elementary and L.A. Anger Middle School.
My heart dropped, and then I just said, I'm going to run out here.
The 2 schools immediately went on lockdown mode. Deputies searching class to class.
It felt crazy because never been AR pointed at me like that. Heard someone on the intercom, principal, guys, lockdown, not a joke.
The only thing that I didn't really like is when the lockdown happened. It was pretty scary.
The fear was real. The shooter was not. Turns out the cause of the panic was a hired iguana hunter stalking his prey.
It's not really a gun either. They're pellet guns he uses, but they look like guns.
Armed with pellet guns.
Why? At a school campus? Why? That's what I want to know.
He just was in the wrong place in the wrong time. Didn't have any bad intentions. He was hunting iguanas.
Deputies caught up to Roy Wathan, detaining him for a time. After he was questioned, deputies released him, but not before schooling him on the proper procedures to hunt iguanas. And then children were back in their parents' arms.
Obviously, hug her and kiss her. I mean, who wouldn't?
And I did reach out to Wathan for comment and have not yet heard back. At both the elementary and middle school in this area, deputies tell us there will be extra patrols and counselors tomorrow. Live in Charlotte County, Joseph Ojo, NBC.
Breaking tonight at 10, an iguana hunter is released after causing this chaos at 2 different Charlotte County schools. Some children cried in class because they thought they'd never see their parents again.
In the last 2 hours, we learned this man on the ground with his hands behind his back was hunting iguanas with 2 pellet guns. While parents were scared, they're grateful for the teachers who kept their kids safe. The Night Beat's Anika Henniger is live outside Vineland Elementary School near Rotunda West. Anika.
A terrifying day for children at this school and another nearby school. Kids told me there were a lot of tears in the classroom during the lockdown, but teachers were handing out stuffed animals and turning on movies, just trying to keep them calm. Reports of a man with a gun threw 2 Rotunda West schools into chaos during dismissal.
And some people had to get a stuffed animal to comfort them.
Vineland Elementary students rushed to safety.
There's helicopters, I heard them. I was scared. A lot of people were crying and they were sad.
Students at L.A. Anger Middle School huddled, silent in classrooms.
Kind of bone chilling, you know. Some kids like crying, and I don't blame them. That was kind of scary.
The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office rushed to find the man in a nearby neighborhood. They say at first all they knew, he was near a school with a gun. But he was hunting for iguanas.
We told him to go over here and check out under this bridge over here, not thinking that was at school.
The sheriff's office says he had no negative intentions, but he was not hunting properly.
Yeah, we feel bad. Yeah.
Students were finally released to their parents.
Definitely everybody came crying and running to each other.
But parents waited for hours to get home.
There was a mess here. There was people even fighting in line, and it was just terrible.
Some people just started crying again, and just a lot of people were sad.
Anika, so what happened to the iguana hunter after the scare?
The sheriff's office tells us they set that hunter up with another local iguana hunter on how to hunt properly. Live on the Night Beat, Anika Henniger, Wink News now.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.